goes well enough. As I already said, the Brewmaster can't actually pressure Phantom Lancer too much. What did I say again? Did I say I like Soniqs lineup better?
I don't remember. You can just say it. You can guess again. I don't remember. I don't remember. I always let you get a second chance here.
Okay, I'm gonna side with the Phantom Lancer then.
Okay.
On second thought. Because the answers to the Phantom Lancer are pretty much only a well-placed Curse, perhaps, and the Primal Split, like the Dispel. Kunkka suffers quite a bit against him in the mid-game. So does Medusa. Like you will have to kind of sabotage Medusa item a little bit, go for the Mjolnir. But there's good news too for Medusa. Once you reach level 25, there will be a Lightning Park.
True, but also we've talked about teams expecting to just get to the late game, right?
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, both teams very much invested into getting to that late game, though. One team picked Medusa, one team picked Phantom Lancer. Like, once Phantom Lancer has heart, right? Where's the damage output gonna come from?
Right. We'll have to see when the Phantom Lancer does get into that heart. We've seen a couple PL games where it was Diffusal, Manta, Heart. Right now, for Tomato, he's got queued up the Treads, Midas, Diffusal.
Yeah. I mean, the Manta style of this game is going to be very strong to also deal with the Shaman Wards a little bit better. I think we're just going to be seeing the cookie cutter item build. You don't need the heart too early. If things go the way they should.
Okay, so just a 2 for 2.
Yeah, nothing fancy going on.
Kind of like this Brew Shaman combo. I want to say it might have a little bit of potential here, as Yawar just eating some right clicks of the tag team early from Tusk. So DJ going to the early tag team, not in that Death Prophet lineup where in the past we've seen level 1 for both Shards and Snowball to start, but instead here it will be the tag team. Jab is taking a lot of damage,
whoa.
and one more right click isn't going to be enough with the stick used, and he's forced to pop a salve immediately.
Let us fight.
Yeah, DJ is pulling the wave already though, so he's trying to stabilize it a little bit more.
It's going to end up in the river. Yeah, we've seen this a couple times where the creep wave just ends up right here in the river in an interesting spot.
What is Dota?
Definitely not something that has lanes, that's for sure.
Yeah, you remember what Arma said? He hopes there's gonna be like a 4th lane.
He was talking about maybe also jungle coming back.
Yeah, like a dedicated jungler. It could be fun, potentially.
The jungle's just so invadable. I feel like a dedicated jungler wouldn't make sense unless they massively redid the jungle again.
Which we shouldn't put behind them, right? It's definitely crazier things that have happened.
Certainly. See Quinn farming this small camp over here, and Brile. Well, right now, 14-0 to the 7-1. Obviously inflated a little bit due to the fact that Quinn does take that camp and looking to land a torrent, but ends up just a little bit behind the Death Prophet. And you can see the damage that comes out with just a couple of right clicks and a Spirit Siphon. So not a lot committed by the Death Prophet, but definitely don't need it to be heavy commitments just yet.
Yeah, and they should be very well accustomed to one another, right? Brile against Quinn, probably playing against each other like every day. So let's see who has each other's number there in the NA Classic.
It certainly feels like one, and Quinn for the longest time was that number 1 in NA and has the X. So he'll pull back Brile, he'll make sure he secures the water rune, and it feels like the control is there so far for Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn is definitely one of the best laners in NA, if not the best laner, as you already said. So we'll see how this lane goes. I would say Brile's strength is more in the mid-late game.
I am fighting for you.
Oh yeah, just cold embrace yourself.
Pros are owning.
Yeah, just very Easy to get that heal out.
You remember, I will eat the cheese.
We'll eat the cheese. Yes.
No more, man.
Got it.
Gotta give us
New
that
team,
voice
new
line
voice
back.
lines.
Yeah. It'd be nice to get the voice line back.
Yeah, I love that one.
Very quiet early on, but they did change the lanes on Fnatic, so the aggressive lane that we were looking at potential for with the Death Prophet Tusk isn't there. Phantom Lancer, he just just continuing to farm. The aggression, it won't really be there, it seems like, for both teams until that level 6 comes out.
Yeah, it's very passive lanes. Like Dusa, as well as Winter Wyvern can't really pressure.
Radiant's middle tower is
Then you
under attack.
have, or as I said, the Brewmaster actually in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, getting run down and burned out by the dual breath. He's trying to run away, but the body block from the illusion.
I have bunting for you.
Jabs. And they were both in trouble.
Yeah, also sitting a little bit low. You are now without any mana. DJ just in on this one. Jabs needs to be careful about how he approaches this. Phase shift, illusory orb. Looking for the kill, goes into the trees and gets first blood. Does a great job there, but now Fata might clean up. Snowball hits, phase shifts there. And then
Just doesn't get any
over to the
damage.
side, and he just can't get the damage out. He's going to the cold embrace, heal himself up. These heroes are low on the side of Fnatic. DJ, one right click till he's dead, but another phase shift, and they have just played with their food and got both. Fnatic
Yeah.
with 2 kills in the top lane.
You just see the problem if you go in the early cold embrace and not the splinter blast. Your damage output is just such a joke. Like you hit for 40 damage. If there was any other support, it's an easy double there. Unfortunate. Well, at least they don't really have resources to play with now.
Could have been a good
Yeah, but they did end up getting both, and DJ, he's gonna kill himself to the tier 2 tower. They are over mid. They are looking for Bryle. Got the X, they have the ghost ship. Torrent follows it up. Spirit siphons, and Bryle going to outlast the onslaught coming in.
What about Dubu though?
Ooh, but
He's
Dubu,
gone.
Yeah, he'll die over in the bottom lane.
Yeah, this is the reason why Death Prophet is so comfortable against Kunkka. Spirit Siphon is just super good at just keeping yourself alive. No problem whatsoever. Now who gets the rune? A little bit of RNG here, of course.
Mid again, they're going all out. DJ
Packers get two.
is too far forward and gets ripped apart by that Tidebringer. The 6-minute rune is up in the top lane, or top area of the river. And, well, it's going to be an arcane rune.
Which is basically the best rune for DP to have early on. Wanna pop that Exorcism on like a lower cooldown every time.
Exorcism committed, they're going to
bounty.
pressure the tower.
Yeah. They do have a glyph though. Popping it straight away. It shouldn't really be dealing too much damage here.
With Quinn nearby, you got to wonder.
Hey, Bryle, hey,
Shackle
Bryle.
under the tower. Ice Path doesn't do anything, and Bryle's just dead. He froze already.
Dubu might be the
Soniqs
next.
getting another kill, and they should be able to follow up with a second on Dubu. Tidebringer's ready, and Tidebringer them down.
Way too aggressive by Bryle. Not sure what he expected would or would not happen there, but obviously his calculations were way off.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And that's not the start we were looking for in the DP. Especially with the arcane rune.
No, not at all. They left that top arcane rune for the Death Prophet, and then all of a sudden it's, well, not a lot of damage on that tower.
Oh, Javan's isolated by 3.
Trying to fall back. He does have Fata. They're coming through. Dream Coil down on a 2. They've got the cold embrace, but he's out of mana, and now looking like Fata. He's going to be the first one dead.
Brewmaster P
Followed
and
up by Yawar. Gets themselves both. Tomato actually gets credit for both those kills. It's big
he's
to
going
take out
for.
Yawar again.
Ring of Health into Midas.
Radiant's top
It's queued
tower
up.
is under attack.
So not quite armor level of greedy, but quite greedy.
Yeah, didn't go into the treads first. Just he wanted to sustain a
Radiant's
little
middle
bit.
tower is under attack.
We yet have to see Kunkka make any sort of rotation.
Yeah, he's been getting kills though sourced to him over mid. And he's already got the Ogre Axe going into the BKB, so his time so far, Quinn is top of the net worth by quite a number.
Yeah, a free farming Kunkka middle will always catapult really far ahead in terms of net worth. Let's go for BKB first. They expected, and they're looking for potentially a kill on DJ. Shackle is pretty low level though.
Oh, he stepped up. There's the Shackle. They'll have the Ghost Ship, Tidebringer, Snowball, and it just doesn't line up. Didn't get the timings. They'll have the X. They'll have the Tidebringer again. They'll commit the Serpent Ward right by the tower, but the shards not enough to save him. Just circle around Quinn though, and he'll be fine. He's got phase boots. Going with the Exorcism again for the tower mid. Second Exorcism to try and commit and get the tower. Ryle, gotta be careful. There is a Brewmaster over to the side ready to use that primal split and go after this Death Prophet. With Kunkka wrapping around, so that's exactly what they're gonna do. Back to full health thanks to this ult, but how long can he survive? DJ comes over, Spirit Siphon, Snowball, Colt Embrace. Well, he's embraced but not living. They drop down the Dream Coil, and it's on the Quinn. They still have these pandas trying to control the side of Fnatic, but it's just not doing enough. They'll take out Quinn, the tournament's on a Brile, but it doesn't save him at all. So 2 heroes dead on the side of Soniqs. And Fnatic, they rotate just about everybody while leaving Tomato unchecked, and now they're going to commit for the tier 1 tower and finally get it. A lot of damage done there by this Death Prophet.
Yeah, I just DP things, right? You overcommit on a Death Prophet you can't kill, suddenly Spirit Siphon just heal up to full HP, and you're like, oh crap, we are way out of position. Yeah, something just happens to defeat. But you have to really respect Death Prophet, which is why it's such a popular hero in the offlane too, right? Very survivable, very durable. Now there's no split on the Brewmaster, and honestly the Brewmaster's game is really bad right now. Like, he has nothing going for himself. Which is unfortunate. You really want to get off to a good start here, hero.
Nice path avoided. Macrofire laid down. DJ's here, hit by the Torrent. Now they might just get both. He wants to get the Snowball, but the Shackles are there, and Snowball extends the inevitable death. Fall upon DJ, and does he have shards to push him down? No.
Close. Open a Timado. He heads himself, he can't dodge this now.
Yeah, he went for the pip hole, he's trying to run, and that might cause him to die. Ghost Ship's in, Illusory Orb to try and maybe deter Soniqs. But now Jabs, he doesn't have an Illusory Orb, he doesn't have a way out for the moment. Goes with the Waning Rift, and eventually, well, they're going to get both. That is a mistake on both their parts.
Yeah, both
That's 4
parts
kills.
Dying for nothing, really. Like, that pick pull was really a suicidal move. He tried to get away fast, of course, but yeah, as you said, ended up costing him his own life. And I don't know why Jabs didn't try to run either. He kind of just stood there, hitting the tower, maybe just accepting his fate. And the 2 supports also very lonely at the stack there, right? Usually that would be like a core rotation sort of move.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, as they say, can't spell Fnatic without NA.
Bounty!
That'll always be the case now with the TSM members. Snowball, Spirit Siphon, Vada. They'll come back down after the Arctic Burn comes out and or runs out, and they get an easy kill.
Yeah. That A is gone. Or now they're looking to steal the stack again. With the Markiplier, Quinn is already TPing there. Dubu, I think he's dead.
Tidebringer takes a couple, and now he has the X and the Ghost Ship, but the Shard's blocking Quinn. And he needs to be careful. Spirit Siphon's on him. Snowball's gonna hit. The Dream Coil's down with a Walrus Punch. Quinn trying to outlast the damage, but can't do so. They'll get the kill onto the Kunkka. Behind them is Jabs, and he'll fall to Yawar. They lose the Primal Split. Right, going on to Dubu. And yeah, they have soloed out Ryle to get the kill on the Death Prophet.
And Dubu's also burning down.
3 dead on the side of
Come and fight me.
Yeah, like every time they're trying to invade stacks, it's just a little bit sloppy, a little bit slow, and they end up dying for it. At least it's space for PL. But it's not the good kind of space.
So put Soniqs up 2K. Fnatic have brought it back once before. They have the Midas finally here on Tomato. He's looking to get that defusal. They're going Midas on Leslau. And he's closing in on it. So it is pretty close. But we'll see how much.
Pretty late as well, though, that Midas.
Yeah, how much that's going to help him moving forward. He's bottom of the net worth in cores, but not too far behind the puck. And he'll start to get more and more once he's got that Midas, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much just also an accelerator to your level 20 because Brewmaster really falls off if you don't reach a 20 at a decent rate at least. What else are we looking for? BKB is almost up on Quinn. He's going to be looking quite strong. Manta almost up on Dusa. Like, it's really all up to the Phantom Lancer now how fast he can farm and when he can join those fights. Because we know, like, Diffusal Phantom Lancer is incredibly strong, but very squishy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can join the fights at the right time, you can really lay down a lot of pain.
So, what are the timings right now for both these teams to really start to get back in it?
I think Quincy can already be pretty active as soon as they get a BKB on Kunkka, because they have a very strong front end with it. And DP won't have a BKB for quite a long time, because he chose to go for Yules first. So as soon as the BKB pops, I would want them to just invade the Phantom Lancer area, so his farm gets slowed down. Because an overfarm Medusa can definitely deal with the Phantom Lancer, no problem. Again, level 25, you become the goddess of thunder yourself, basically. It looks kind of silly when you have you hit 5 targets and every target has a 30% chance of spawning a Mjolnir. There's lightnings all over.
Jeez. So we're good to go, ready and on in once more.
Let's go, ladies and gents. Back to the NA ride.
Smoke picked up by DJ. We'll see if they want to start to make the move once they have this Diffusal Blade on Tomato. Going Diffusal, Shard, Manta, so the Manta is going to be a little bit delayed. That means the Heart is going to come out later. Trying to hold on and take this game potentially later than normal, and
Let us fight.
you know, maybe even get involved earlier once he's got that Shard, right?
Yeah, and the Shard is definitely very strong to just play the backlands a little bit more. And perfectly plays into the style of just being on the outskirts of the fights rather than rushing in. Like, the Phantom Lancer playstyle changes severely once you get hard. So then you're comfortable actually rushing in. Before hard, you're more outskirts, spam your spell, jump in on good targets.
So, Yule's picked up for the Death Prophet. What's next here for the Kunkka of Quinn? He's got that BKB. Doesn't queue anything up just yet.
Could be Shadow Blade, could be Assault Cuirass. Could be Radiance even against the Phantom Lancer, to be honest. Just see what the direction they want to go into.
There's that Midas for Leslau, and he's going straight Ags after.
Smoke up.
No real surprise that he's going to go for that Ags.
They're looking for just a tower here, but any kill would be a pleasant surprise as well.
Radiant structures.
No blink yet on Shaman.
Brought these heroes over. And no blink for a couple hundred gold on MSS, so they're trying to maybe dive the tier 1 or just at least secure it for right now. TP in, and DJ, he comes through. They're going to look over. Silence on the Quinn. He's got the Winter's Curse. That locks up 2. That'll be DJ as well as Yubu in trouble. They'll get both. War gets a double kill, and they've committed the exorcism, so Bryle trying to find a way in with these ghosts. They drop down the tree coil. It only hits on a Quinn. They leashed him up, but here comes Tomato. They actually snap the tree coil. Tomato has to be careful. The right click's in. The Ice Path lands. The Macro Fire under it. Good words committed here. Jabs is shackled up, hexed away, and killed by MSS.
Yeah, that is the teamfight prowess right now for the Quincy crew lineup. the damage is just not enough. Like we spoke about them not having good burst damage, and you can really see it here. Every hero is about half health, happily walking away. Nice Winter's Curse also setting up 2 kills on the supports. And now Shaman has blinked, so the game is gonna get a whole lot more scary. And you just saw the PL, right? He walked in, he died to nothing but split shots, which don't even deal any damage. He just has 1,000 health. It's nothing.
All back on the hero too, so like for Soniqs, that goes really well in Fnatic. They're grasping at straws here to try and fight in that situation, and that probably, the commitment to fight there hurts them more than anything because they lose those heroes.
Yeah, PL is not ready to fight just yet. He's actually going back into Vanguard, then Shard. So his power timings are delayed by just a little bit longer. Okay, looking for Puck, push out the bot lane and catch him.
Has that
They have to blink now.
Yeah, with the blink down the Shadow Shaman, you can make that aggressive play. Blink, Hex, Shackle. Almost have them both maxed out. So that control on the next level will be there for 8.5 seconds if done without stacking, right?
Yeah, they need more heroes here though if they want to kill anything. 2 supports alone without the wards won't quite cut it.
Does the Death Prophet want to go for Bryle's going for the BKB? We saw that Quinn already has his, and he's going straight to the AC afterwards.
Got it.
Don't mind if I do.
Yep, as expected. Just buff up the Deucer and debuff the enemies just a little bit. Brewmaster into his first component of the axe. So it's going to be his power time that he's looking for.
Yeah, with the Midas, he's making progress. He's now ahead of the Puck. So Jabs, his net worth is really just kind of fallen by the wayside, and you can see that
Radiant's
Quinn
middle tower is under
leading
attack.
Bryle too by
Dire's top
a
tower
bit.
is under attack.
So
Oh, Bryle.
Locks and full ahead.
DJ and Bryle might both die here. They got
they're
unsmoked.
over to the side. Just the Hex. Eventually the
They're looking for
Shackle.
Bryle too though.
And
You're gonna
trying to
smoke,
force
you're
their
gonna smoke,
attention.
Torrent.
Oh, they found him, and they got the X just at the last second.
And he used himself a little bit too late.
Oh no, Bryle's gonna get caught here and killed off.
They're looking for
DJ's
Tusk
on the
too.
run.
No. They actually let Tusk go to prioritize the DP. I liked it
Yeah.
a lot.
They caught the X just at the last second of that TP.
Yeah, he didn't realize it straight away on Bryle. Otherwise, he would have reduced himself like
Dire's
instantly
bottom
trying and
tower
dodge that
is under
axe.
attack.
A little bit unlucky. Now Shaman Ward for the Roche Pit. That should be a pretty easy one.
Even try to contest this. I don't know if Fnatic have the tools or really the wherewithal at the moment to know that this is
Dire's bottom tower
happening.
is under attack.
I could probably assume with the where they got those 2 kills, the fact that they're off the map, but they don't really have anything to counter it, right?
Yeah, without your DP, you're not really strong at all. You need that exorcism damage, and he needs his BKB ASAP. He's falling really far behind in terms of net
Dire's
worth.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, why is the ping to the bottom now? So this team has to respect it. You can't be fighting without Quinn. Might get caught off here.
Green Coil, BKB, he'll start to run the Snowball and the Shard, so
He can TP
that
now,
is now going to TP. And he'll get away, MSS, nice pass, anytime, and he'll at least get that as a consolation prize.
Didn't hold the punch long enough. You really want to be waiting with the punch until BKB is less than 3 seconds. And you want to punch him, because whether you TP or not doesn't matter. Fata's very aggro in the middle. DJ TP to catch him.
Does it have Green Coil? But they have the Snowball, they're ready. And they'll Walrus punch him to his death.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under attack.
Now Soniqs bleeding off quite a bit of heroes.
Yeah, you said they split away from Yarn, and they just kind of gave up a couple.
It doesn't
Again,
pop.
forced to
There's no
run.
follow-up though.
They've got Primal Split, and that'll be used. Snowball doesn't land in time. They're thinking about maybe turning around and going. They've got Yawar nearby, Quinn maybe even looking for an X, but
a prize.
Bears will just bother. That's really all they can do.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you have to be very careful when you like TP away with your carry like that. Like your entire team really needs to respect that and just leave as well.
Right.
Because they didn't really look like they were on the same page. Quinn was in the tower, while Father was pushing out mid lane. It's like very greedy, very cocky. You get punished for it straight away. PL and Deuce are still sitting neck and neck.
Radiant are scanning.
What does Yawar have now at this point? Manta Scotty. And going into the butterfly.
Radiant's bottom tower
Pretty farm.
is under attack.
Pretty dangerous. Compared to the PL, going for the Manta now has the Diffusal,
Radiant's
Vanguard,
top
and the
tower
Shaw.
fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
he's also getting stronger and stronger though, of course. But still quite far away from where he can just take over the game.
Radiant's bottom
Fnatic
tower
up.
is under attack.
Top again.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shaman is being tough to
Radiant's
potentially set
bottom
something
tower
up.
is falling.
Gotta be careful though. Because you can die very easily. 100 gold away for the BKB for Brial.
That seems
Once
like
it's
it's
up-
taken a long time.
Yeah, it's coming out very slowly, but once it's up, DP with BKB this game is still incredibly strong. They do have some good physical damage though, especially under the stone gaze, so he will have to be careful for sure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yawar farming where these illusions are at. Not really too afraid while having that Aegis and the team nearby. There's the BKB, but at the same time, AC is finished by Quinn. So he'll be working on his next item. And he'll be
Radiant's top
granting
tower is under
quite a bit
attack.
with that AC.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, that aura early on is so destructive. +5 armor for your team, -5 for the enemy team.
Well, he's close to this axe, but he's not far away at the moment. He was just sitting in the trees, enough, maybe waiting for somebody to sneak on by to the tier 1 tower to try and take it. Looks like they're potentially setting up to make a move here on Soniqs. Every time I see the SQ, I don't know why, but it reminds me of the
Radiant's
older
top tower is under attack.
Screen Squad.
Oh,
The SQ.
it reminds me of Singapore Airlines.
Yeah.
But
Behold!
because it's literally SQ handle, flight SQ, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
There's the Ags for the Brewmaster. So he's got 2 charges on the Primal Split.
Yeah. When you read SQ, it doesn't really feel like Sonics, right?
I guess also there's the fast food chain of Sonics. Or Sonic. So I think about that as well. And then the spelling confuses me. I'm easily confused.
Oh, I know that. I know it better than probably anyone in the Dota scene.
Ice Path. It lands, but on the high ground, now silenced by the Death Prophet. They go to the Exorcism. A lot of damage being taken there by the Death Prophet. Quinn. They did the Serpent Wards, but they've got the Torrent landing on it too. They get the Ryle as well as Jay. The Dream Coil's placed down, and they've caught Jabs. They've stunned him up. Got the Aeon Disc now completed. He unlocked it. Winter's Curse is out. They'll catch this puck, and eventually they'll kill him off.
My time.
So 3 quick kills there for Soniqs. And again,
And now
Tomato's
high
still
ground's in
farming,
danger.
and he's finally got the Manta, but he wants the heart, and they're right by the high ground. So, like you
Radiant's
said,
bottom
potentially
tower is under
they can
attack.
just go in.
Dire's
They
structures
also
are
pop the
fortified.
Exorcism, so even when DP respawns, it's not going to be nearly as dangerous. They still have a Glyph though. No Shaman wards. That's a quick tower though.
Radiant
Glyph pop,
structures
7
are
seconds.
fortified.
Tower is gone. They want to go for more? It's a little bit risky to stay, honestly, because they don't have ults.
Radiant's bottom
They still have
tower
one split though.
Yeah, they have 1 split. I was gonna say they
But
didn't
Tomato
use
is pretty
full.
strong now. So probably disrespect it and go back. Still delete a bit more.
pressure. Quinn going into the Shivas.
This is very awkward. Like, I don't know how deep he didn't get her BKB off after the snowball. Like, it's 100% guaranteed most of the time. Maybe he just misclicked or something, but there should have been a free BKB because he got hit by a torrent out of all things.
Yeah, it looked like it lined up perfectly.
I mean, unless it was literally the same server tick, you should get your BKB off every time. And it being the same server tick is like, chances are astronomically low.
They're going to try and fight again. BKB. Quinn, he pops the BKB. And they'll go to the Stone Gaze. They throw the Ghost Ship. The Walrus punches in, but they've got themselves a Winter's Curse. And they pull back Tomato. They've done a lot of damage to Tomato, but he'll build and brace himself. The Trigger is going to be placed down on the 2. Quinn doesn't have a BKB anymore. He's been hit by the silence with the BKB. And Bryle with the damage on the death drop. And they can kill the Bryle instead. Vessel on to this Queen. Going to get the kill. Taking a real stride of Soniqs. And Tomato trying to fight. Leslo now TPing out. With 3 dead on Soniqs, they'll bail. They got Bryle. They did end up getting the Jakiro too. I'm gonna fight for them. Found ourselves a replay as we pause. So
yeah,
early on in the
fight start here. They're just using too much.
Stone Gaze and the Ghost Ship.
Go on everybody except the... Yeah, no, just look at the PL. He has way too much freedom after they use all their ultimates, right? They need some sort of clearance post-ultimates, which they don't have yet. I don't know if they will go into it, because his BKB currently queued up on the Dusa. But just look at the... Look at Bryle also. He thinks he's way tankier than he really is. That's Skadi causing a lot of problems, plus the AC. And yeah, Timato's just unkillable at this point. I'm actually surprised they have no stuns to stop either the Dusa or the Brewmaster. It's very fortunate for them.
And I think in a more controlled fight or a more synced fight, they might have been able to kill the PL. But that is, you know, every fight you give back to PL is going to make this game potentially harder and harder, even with the Medusa farming, right? Like, even with the farm that Yawar is going to have. I
gotta say, like, I do 100% believe that he needs to build into an Mjolnir, no matter what. Because if he doesn't now, like, if he actually commits to that BKB and Phantom Lancer gets his heart, I don't know how to kill him. They need to get, like, a full duration Hex or something on him, which is not easy to pull off at all. Like, they need more sustained damage. That's the PL counter, right? The lower the main hero gets, the weaker the illusions are, and it's kind of like a snowball downhill there.
They won that fight without the DPL, too. It got used, and then immediately they died.
Yeah. Yep. That's really the only counter to PL. That's, like, all the PL answers you ever see is sustained damage, right? Like, sustained AoE damage, like Leshrac, like Radiances, like Mjolnirs. Some sort of just clearance is very much needed. I mean, they do have the Dispel, of course, but it's just such a band-aid solution. Like, you remove the illusions, but the main PL is still full health. That's the big problem.
So you were saying eventually go for the Maelstrom or, you know, the Mjolnir in full, right? Like, for Yawar, but he's going BKB, and it doesn't look like the Mjolnir is in his future.
Yeah, I don't actually think survivability is his problem at all. Like, he's freely hitting every fight, he just doesn't deal enough damage, so I hope he recognizes that. And hopefully goes into the Mjolnir. Because again, level 25 Mjolnir Dusa actually is really good against PL. I'm worried, like, you already saw that PL took 0 damage, right? His heart is just around the corner. What happens after that?
Roche back up in 30 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, they have Shaman Wards for it, so they could potentially pick that up.
Oh, damage!
It would be big for Yawar to get that, and maybe with that extra life, he potentially forgoes the BKB and goes into something damage-oriented.
We shall see. We shall see. I mean, BKB and Dusa is never a bad thing. It's just, is it the right item right now?
Right.
Because you build into survivability quite a bit already. You have a ton of evasion, so PL isn't really going to be an issue to you for the longest time. If you build more damage, that naturally also builds into just killing DP faster. Because right now DP is not very tanky, as you have seen last fight.
Nice path onto Quinn. As well as a dual breath. Roche is up. Shard would potentially be good on... I would say maybe... I was going to say Shadow Shaman. He's already got it. I don't even know if you'd be upset if you gave it to the Medusa, right? To get that cold-blooded.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, and cold-blooded is nice. Just not as nice when you don't have the Agam Scepter, of course.
Right. But you
Actually,
could be
after
setting up for it.
Man, what I think, Shard could be amazing on Brewmaster, actually, this game. Because he gets like this AoE disarm.
Yeah.
Against the PL. Like, he won't be building into any magic immunity. Because at disarm, he can't spawn new illusions. You dispel the old ones.
And he's almost got Refresher, so to have that available to you 4 different times could potentially be massive, right?
Yeah, I actually think that might be a pretty good solution to the problem they're facing right now. It will all depend on the initiation. They have DJ to save from the Hex, of course, so even if you get a clean Hex initiation in,
Ooh, Quinn.
he is mega tanky on the PL. They cannot kill him.
Dire's middle tower is under
And
attack.
now the Dream Coil. They kind of play themselves. They will take out MSS really quickly, but they've got the Winter's Curse as well as the Ghost Ship coming down on the 2. Stone Gaze used Ice Path there with the Macro Fire. They get the kill to DJ. He's going to buy back immediately. The BKB beat out by Bryo. Yawar trying to stand his ground, but it's inside the charge as well as the Macro Fire. They get the kill to Fada. They'll take out Quinn. Punka's gone. The BKBs have run out. Can Yawar even fight back? That's a big issue for them. Jabs gets hit by the shackles, but keeping away as MSS is going to be caught right now. They'll get into the primal field once again. The Amdas is going to be caught by Jabs. Going to the backlines for the snowball as well as the walrus punch, but they got the cold embrace. That keeps MSS alive for a little bit longer. Bryle getting low, but Yawar is going to end up dead. So will MSS. Fada goes down. 4 units out of the side of Soniqs. And there's not much that Leslov can do but die. It's a full team wipe for the side of Fnatic.
Yeah, and look who's full HP throughout this entire fight. It is Timado. He does not care about anything. Now it's going to be free Roche for them as well. And I've really got to criticize the itemization a little bit here for Quincy Group. As you can see in the replay as well that we're going to have here shortly. Just look at Timado. He confidently just tanks the torrent, gets hexed, doesn't care at all. In fact, MSS is like, oh crap,
Dire's
I am
top
dead.
tower is
As soon as he
under
hexes
attack.
him. He's just never losing a single percentage of his health pool, and there's just nothing Quincy Fu can really do. He chases whoever he wants to chase, he kills whoever he wants to kill. Just not enough damage output,
Dire's
not enough to
top
save.
tower is falling.
Aegis will be Fnatic's eventually.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a little pause again, but just look at it. Like, PL is just unstoppable. You need damage right now. There's no other option. They even bought back both supports. They both die back as well. This was technically a 7-0 fight, I believe.
I'm pretty sure MSS bought back.
Yeah, so did Fata. So did
Yeah.
Fata. It's not an easy game to itemize in as a Medusa, but again, I think that Butterfly should have been a Mjolnir, and then you have Mjolnir plus BKB, then you can actually fight. Because his build would be really good if he was snowballing, and like they would go to end the game, you know, but they weren't.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Your shine has fallen to the radiant.
Immortality.
Well, now you have to deal with him twice. Good luck.
Yeah, feeling like it might be impossible.
Radiant are scanning.
They
Alright,
left
he
the,
has
they
something
left
else
the
from-
Ag Shard there, by the way.
Oh, they did? Maybe they couldn't see because of this stupid spray. It literally, the nose literally blocks the shard. Alright, now they got it.
Okay.
But look at the nose, it literally blocked the shard perfectly. You saw that, right?
Yeah. The shard was the nose. It was a piercing. You get like a shard, just one of those nose rings.
Now look at what Dusa just built.
Dire's middle tower
That's a
is
mouse
under
from,
attack.
but it might be a little too late. Might be a little too late. Dusa is gonna be trouble again, and potentially.
Shards off the mark.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tomato gonna hit level 25 soon, whereas Yawar is only getting to 23, so
Dire's middle tower
won't
has
have
fallen.
that split shot use his modifiers for a little while. And if they can turtle the high ground, might have it. A second or third high ground defense.
Well, now the roles are reversed.
Dire's
Now it's
bottom
up to
tower
Quincy
is
Crew to
under
farm up more
attack.
items to be able to fight back.
Dire's
And the Phantom
structures
Lance is going to be the
fortified.
aggressor. Almost level 25 as well. Is he already? He almost has a Bloodthorn already? Yeah, very close. Just needs the recipe.
Sheesh.
It's
Definitely
small up
getting
against
into
4,
these-
but
These items for sure.
Your last move.
they must be
Dire's
feeling
bottom
like
tower is under attack.
really comfortable right now on Fnatic's side after looking at the last team fight.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Minus 4 second doppelganger CD. Now sitting at 6 seconds cooldown.
You are. He's got the tome on his quick buy. Knows that he
Dire's
needs
bottom
to
tower is under attack.
get that level 25 as quick as he can. And then the BKB is back, so just the Maelstrom at the moment. Oh, jabs! Oy. That was close.
He has the L on this,
Dire's
so
bottom tower is
even if he
under
gets caught, it's not easy to kill him at all.
I was talking more that you are getting caught there.
Alright, alright.
He was
Made
hiding
it
in
out
the
just in
trees,
time.
MSS. There's the Dream Coil, that's what they were looking to try and do to the Medusa. Catch MSS, and he's dead for 50 seconds.
Yeah, look at Timato, he's literally just playing all by himself.
Dire's
Even if they have
bottom
5
tower
heroes, they
is
might be
under
hard pressed to
attack.
kill him at this point. Uh-oh, Quinn might be forced to pop BKB here. No.
Not a lot of mana to work with anymore, though. Not fun.
Yuan needs that Mjolnir, he still has the BKB queued up. But I don't think they can actually win a team fight without a Mjolnir. And they need it. There's no way around it.
Was that looking for the pressure still? I'm thinking maybe he just buy the shard at this point since he wasn't able to get it down on his own with that second Roche. But obviously you do
Dire's
want
bottom
to
tower is under attack.
finish the refresher too. And yeah, considering he'd already started it, just make sure he can get it as quickly as possible.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
There's the BKB. He buys out on the BKB.
Dire's bottom tower.
He's getting close to level 25, though. They haven't exactly pierced the high ground just yet. They are trying to.
Yeah, that boost of 25 is gonna be where they can potentially want to come back, but he's getting pressured so far back already.
Yeah, blocked in via the shards.
Mana,
and
mana,
now,
where?
of course, the top back BKB.
Plus cold race too during the BKB. It was very panicky perhaps.
Yeah, now he's got to go all the way back. At the Hex, they've controlled up this puck, but the Andis gets popped, and he'll be able to freely leave. And they get themselves to tier 3. Are trying to get the set of racks too as they lose that Aegis on the timeout. Cyclone onto Bryle, working with that Exorcism.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And now they've got the glyph, so they are holding these racks for now, and they've got the Cyclone once again on a Bryle. They want to continue to commit for these buildings. It looks like they're just going to try and poke and take them down slowly, and it will work, especially with Exorcism just ended.
That's -1 Rex. Now I can just go back, wait for the cooldowns. I mean, he's going into the Mjolnir now, but you just see like how little the BKB actually did, right? Like, did nothing.
They're still going. They don't want to
I don't
give
know
him
if he'll
really
even
the...
reach 25.
Yeah, they don't really want to give him the opportunity to get there.
Yeah, which is the perfect call to make as well. And PL right now is an unbreakable wall, an unstoppable force. Something, immovable object.
Not unstoppable object, immovable wall. Isn't that usually it? Something like that. Unstoppable force.
Unstoppable force, yeah. What is an unstoppable object?
The Juggernaut from X-Men.
No, he gets beaten down.
So, 1900 gold. It's gonna need about 1100 more to finish off the Mjolnir, and I would assume by the time he does, he probably gets level 25 on that. The question is that going to be the game changer that we think it's going to be? We thought it would be earlier, and that might have been a game changer then. Now, probably not as much.
Yeah, Tomato's way stronger than he was before. He has the Bloodthorn too, which gives him the additional 20% magic resistance, of course. And also the challenge is going to be, how do you even get to the freaking side shop or secret shop?
Yeah, true. Might have to walk there and smoke up and go themselves. He finally hits that level 25, so just have that split shot, use his modifiers.
There'll be a lot of lightning coming.
He is 90 gold away, and they're going to walk it over. That's exactly what they want to do. They're going to send UR in, try and pick it up himself.
Alright, there it is.
So we'll see how much of a difference this is going to make now.
He needs the Daedalus and Satanic. Then they're golden.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
If he gets up to Daedalus Satanic, I think they have a chance. There's Hex queued up right now. No. That is illegal. He won't do that.
Why not?
He needs like sustainability. He just needs to stand there and be able to fight the PL, kill the PL. If he can't do that, then that's illegal.
Pretty quick Roche, up in a minute, so they're going to need to figure it out on the side of Soniqs when they want to go and if they can go.
They're level 25 with the Mjolnir now, but Yolar will have to show it off soon. Primal split, recoil on the supports in the backlines. Quinn left by himself. Go to the Exorcism to follow this up. They've got the Silence on it too. They take out MSS. He does have buyback. Right click starting to come in, but there's the Shivas, and they'll get Bada too. So both supports are gone. One already committed buyback. As they look over to the side, they caught the Aeon Disc again. You just fought back. Oh, the buyback symbol doesn't even disappear. Quinn's in trouble. He's surrounded by Tomato's illusions. They've got the Walrus punch to get the kill. They'll take it because they look over at Yawar. The attention is on the Medusa, but he's starting to do the damage. Doesn't get the kills quite yet. Well, there, Medusa in trouble. Sitting so low. Yawar will finally fall to Bryle. And he doesn't have buyback. Quinn's in too deep. The Walrus punch is out. Kamado gets another. He's on a monster kill streak. 4 heroes dead without buyback. And they'll call GG on Soniqs as Fnatic take game number 1.
Yeah, GG. But you could see at the very end, like, imagine if the Mjolnir is there just a little bit earlier, right? Like 10 minutes ago. Right. You saw the damage up he had, despite PL having way more items, despite DP. I really have to fault the itemization of the Medusa. I think that was the only problem they had this game. They played this game really well, but as soon as PL came online, they had no answer. They didn't prepare for the online timing of the PL at all. So well played to Fnatic, SM. But I do have to say that